It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, we got to get this.
From the 25 on second down, Mahomes dancing to going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Go, run!
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
It's easy work, and it's coming
When we see
again.
those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Watch the curl. Watch 57. 57.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
All day, baby, all
And
day.
he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the
Your
line.
trip is here,
Officially,
baby.
it will go
Your
as a
trip is
1-yard
here.
loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
You don't want none.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get up here and get out the field.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Watch 54.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
This is Hines, continuing to fight for more. 10 yards on the pickup there. Second down.
Good boys came out to play. I've been here, brother.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with second down and less than a yard. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You think you gonna get this?
And some room to maneuver. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. Nothing fancy there. A little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
They'll run on first down. Hines, and a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm not ready. Hey, Charlie.
Mike, check. 59. Danny.
Now.
2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right.
I'm all over you.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So Darius Smith showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
Bravo.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
They're going to look to throw. Thought they were going to force a fourth
Good
down.
work, boys.
Instead,
Let's go.
P.I. gives them the
Let's
first.
go.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you?
59 Mike,
Instead,
59
you've
Mike.
got to
Check,
start
check,
all
59.
over.
Go
That
on,
can
go
really,
on.
really be demoralizing.
Check, check.
On first down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Slam. Ready?
2nd and 11. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Needs something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And an alley to run. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Raiders take over.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But you're
You don't
down.
want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, baby. We got
The
it.
psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'm coming after you.
2nd and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got free.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
57 color, 57 color.
57's the mic. Exit. The mic. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go.
Mahomes now on first down. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Rabbit.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Yeah, he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
60 out more.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. A little too much extracurricular there.
Let's go, boys.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Slant. Watch the slant. 36.
Now they try the right side here. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
That's it, baby.
In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Attack!
Orbit. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Kill.
They run with Hines.
Kill.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Blue Dan, blue Dan.
Now.
Here we go on second and 12. And he'll find Hall. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown, baby.
A big
Six.
play there.
Quick 6. That's what they call it.
82 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yellow.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard
The
line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run on first down. Carter. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
10
A
logo.
loss of a yard.
Recon, 132 fighter.
At the 25-yard line.
Hey, Wahoo.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Back to throw.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback,
Got a man
D-line.
open. It's
D-line,
Sutton.
get that
6
quarterback.
yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Complete to Cortland Sutton.
Come on,
Again,
set.
6 yards.
18 Gator. Spud.
Mike, check.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
The Raiders take
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, check
The
Mike
Oakland
57,
offense
Mike
about ready
57.
to start this
I'm
next
here all
drive.
day.
And coming
I'm here
off a
all
one-play
day.
drive, it was so deflating for the defense.
No,
But what's
no,
their
no.
mentality? How do they rally here
Right,
and stop this
Get
offense?
it.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. This
It's gonna
offense
be
in
a
desperate
long
need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All day,
That
baby.
will go as a
Let's
gain of 11.
Let's
Raiders
go.
having a first down as well.
Yellow.
At the 41-yard line.
Check.
On first down, Richard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, tighten.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes on the crossing route, complete. It's Jordan. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Yeah, baby.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Tackle. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Team 6. Mike 57.
On 2nd and 9.
Let's go,
Mahomes
big series
to
right
the
here.
goal
We gotta step
line,
it
but
up.
it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter.
Is
About
it a positive?
It is a positive. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's got them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab. And the Raiders get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
26. Raiders 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Darnell Savage. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear him talking about Oski everyone told him to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Hines. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Let's go!
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 12. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Two-score game hits the fourth, and that pick kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you think maybe you're sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 22. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the
blitz coming, and down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 5. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll try to run with Hines. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So that's not mission accomplished. It's darn close.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you will. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, well, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Bandit! Yellow! Bandit!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurry!
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Hines. He's got room to run past the 20 and all the way up to the 33-yard line.
We got this.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down